Coach, given the time and the score, how much did that missed call on Mason change the complexion of the game?
All calls are important through the course of the game, but that one call didn't lose us the game. I thought we played courageously and we battled, and eventually we went to empty. We had to play Jarrett 40 minutes, and we played Joe 40 minutes. And when I look at the difference in the game, they had 21 second chance points, we had 11. They had 11 fast break points, we had 4. And our bench had 26 points to their bench 34 points. But they shot 15 for 23 off the bench, and we shot 9 for 29. And so, they deserved to win. They picked up the intensity a little bit defensively. They changed their coverages so that we didn't have all the opportunities that we had last night. And then, when you're tired and you tend to struggle to execute because you are tired and you don't want to make that effort to get to the next options. That's just the way it is.
I know we asked you about it yesterday, but just describe the challenge of playing the same team, less than or just about 24 hours after.
Yeah, I hate to do it during the regular season, but it is what it is.
Lionel, you mentioned getting that empty. What was there anything they were doing that seemed to slow down the offense in the fourth quarter? Or you think you guys just didn't hit the shots you needed to?
Well, we didn't make the shots for sure, and we were just tired. Jarrett had played a lot of minutes, and we're still trying to come off in the pick and roll, and then you have John Wall's hawking him, and it's tough. They did a good job. They did a decent job on Brook, taking away some of his opportunities. He still scored 15 points, but his shooting percentage was lower because they did a much better job. They just played a better game tonight. We played a better game last night, and unfortunately for us, they had a lot more energy.
What do you attribute the rebounding to difference? They had 13 offensive rebounds. I mean, do you think that just was more effort for them, or just score top?
Well, we're not a very good rebounding team as it goes already, and then they, we held our own last night. We were just a lot more spry last night. So the night they came out, they were pushing and banging, and we didn't have a resistance.
Lionel, you're now halfway through the season. I'm just curious about your impressions of the first 41 games and what you're hoping to accomplish in the next 41.
Well, in the first 41, we didn't win enough games. In the second 41, I hope we win a lot more.
Anyone else? Thank you.
9-point deficit tie things out. What was just your take with the way things closed out down the stretch there?
I thought we got some looks that we definitely, capable, shots for us. They just didn't go in. They did a good job of executing their offense down the stretch. Getting quality looks and taking advantage of them. So, obviously it came out. They didn't look like the same team. And that's a very tough thing about the team over consecutive nights. So, we tried to withstand the punches that they threw at us and made a little run in the end. But you gotta give them credit. They did a good job executing down the stretch.
I know we've asked you about this a lot. Lionel had mentioned just the heavy minutes that you've been forced to play, and the toll that takes on your body. Did you feel that in game? It seemed like you were trying to take over down the stretch there, but just where you at physically each and every game?
Nope. If I was tired, I would have asked Coach to take me out. Period, point blank. And that's what it is sometimes in this business, in this game. With the circumstances you're put in, sometimes you're gonna have to, push your body to the limits at times, and you just got to be built for it, plan for it. Most of it is mental anyway. So once you get past that part, it's just playing basketball, and fatigue is something I'm never gonna give into. I pride myself on, trying to be in the best shape possible, and just playing through whatever circumstances come over.
What do you think caused them to be able to shut you guys down?
They did a good job in the pick and roll coverage. They definitely were very, very vocal. You can tell they changed up some things from yesterday. They did a good job of limiting us to one shot per possession. Trying to get a contest on whatever shot we had, and then those guys, cleaning up the glass. So they did a good job.
You guys are about to halfway point, I guess, the season-wise. Just how would you describe the first couple months of the season for you guys up and down?
It's typical, first half of the season, peaks and valleys. But at this point, this is where most teams hit their stride. They pretty much show who they are. They're going to be a team, worth talking about, mentioning as we go into the latter stages of it. And I think our group is ready to do that.
Jarrett, that was a loss, but it seems like you and Mason have had a nice connection over the last few games for a while. How do you develop that kind of chemistry?
Mason, Brooke, they do a good job of screening, getting me free and available to get into the lane to make some opportunities. And when they do that, I try to get into the lane. The big steps up, and we made some eye contact. Mason, Brooke are very, very gifted around the rim, so I just try to put the ball where they can catch it, and they do the hard part of finishing. So, all the credit goes to them. No problem.
Joe and Jarrett talked about the difference between the team last night in Washington and how they played tonight. Just talk a little bit about putting together a nice run but not being able to finish off this game.
Well, tonight, obviously, they came in here a little bit more desperate, knowing that, we went into Washington last night, we got a win, so we knew we was going to get the best shot today. But I thought we played great, just think down the stretch. We couldn't get stops, and we couldn't make the shots to get us over the hump. So, it happens. I thought we fought hard, but we just came up a little short.
What do you build off of? Obviously the win last night, but a night like tonight when you figure this team might come in with extra motivation as well?
It's more like a playoff type of, feel to it. Team we just played the night before, but we pretty much knew what they was going to run. They knew what we were going to run. So, like I said, I just thought, down the stretch, that's what it came down to. Us getting stops, and we just couldn't get that stop that we needed.
You guys are at the halfway mark now. How would you characterize the way things have gone so far?
Well, it's still a work in progress. Obviously not what we expected, at this point. But we're just trying to continue to get better, man, and continue to work hard and pull for one another each and every day.
Thanks, Joe.